Good morning, friends, and happy Friday to you. It is the weekend almost, so I hope you have a wonderful weekend. But before you do that, I'm going to read you a story. This story is called The Mitten, and it was written by Jane Brett. The Mitten. Once there was a boy named Nicky. He wanted mittens as white as the snow. If you drop a white mitten in the snow, it will be hard to find, his grandmother said. But Nicky wanted snow-white mittens so much that Baba made them for him anyway. When she finished knitting, Nicky put the mittens on and went out to play. It wasn't long before one of the mittens fell off. A little mole found the mitten and crawled inside. It was just the right size, so he decided to stay. There he goes, boys and girls. The little bitty mole crawling into that mitten. A rabbit came hopping by. He wiggled in next to the mole. So there's the mole and there's the rabbit inside that white mitten. A hedgehog wanted to get warm. The mole and the rabbit made room for him. It's getting a little crowded in there. The owl didn't want to be left out, so the mole, the rabbit, and the hedgehog had to move over. The little mitten was getting very crowded. What do you think, boys and girls? Do you think that owl is going to fit inside of that mitten? A badger looked out of his house and saw the mitten. And he also climbed right in. Wow, look how full that mitten is. It started to snow, so a fox pushed his way in and made himself right at home. Wow, that sure is a strong white mitten. Then a big bear sniffed at that mitten. The animals were packed in tight, but the bear didn't care. He crawled in anyway. The mitten was getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Then a tiny mouse squeezed in and perched herself on the big bear's nose. The mouse's whiskers tickled the bear's nose. Chew! The bear sneezed, and all of the animals came flying out of the mitten. Uh-oh. Nicky saw his mitten sail up into the air. From the window, Baba watched Nicky catch his mitten. "See, Baba," he called to her, "I have both my mittens." And Baba smiled. Look at that, boys and girls. I bet his Baba, who is also his grandmother, is thinking, how did this mitten get so big? We know, don't we, boys and girls? The animals went inside of the mitten. We all know that it's wintertime right now, and the animals are trying to find somewhere nice, snug, and warm to go. So in this story, the animals decided to go into the mitten, but they got out quickly once the bear sneezed, and they all flew out. I hope you enjoyed that story, and I hope you have a great weekend. See you Monday. Bye-bye.